Stop scrolling. If you've chatted with Meta AI even once, your deepest secrets might be public right now, and you wouldn't even know it. Yesterday, June 14, 2020, millions woke up to find their private, vulnerable conversations about love, health, trauma, or finances suddenly broadcast for the world to see by Meta's Discover feed. This is not a minor bug. This is a wake-up call for every human being living in the AI age. How did the world's most powerful tech company let this happen? Who's really at risk? How does this change the game for you, your family, your business, and the entire future of artificial intelligence? I'm breaking down the entire timeline, the design disaster, the very real human toll, Meta's messy response, and, most important, what you must do now to stay safe. But before we dig in, subscribe and ring the bell. This channel brings you breaking AI news first, the stuff no one else dares to cover. Let's unravel the story nobody else will tell you. 1. The timeline of chaos. How the breach was discovered. It started as a trickle, then exploded into a storm. Today, a handful of Meta AI users began noticing something strange. Their so-called private chats were popping up in the public Discover feed, completely uncensored. At first, many assumed these were staged or AI-generated examples. But horror set in as people spotted their own real messages, their user handles, or even photos, intimate confessions, medical questions, relationship drama, workplace rants, everything. Within hours, the internet was on fire. Social feeds blew up with stories of people seeing their breakup chat leaked, their confessions about depression, even workplace rants. Investigative journalists, security researchers, and privacy advocates dove in, uncovering a pattern. The share button in Meta AI's chat could turn any conversation public with a single tap. But here's the kicker. Most people never knew they shared anything. The button was subtle and easy to trigger by accident. Some pop-ups were so vague, users barely noticed them. For many, there was no confirmation, no follow-up, no clue their secrets were now searchable by strangers. This wasn't a targeted hack. This wasn't a rogue employee or state actor. This was a catastrophic design error in a feature meant to inspire the community. But the real inspiration? A global wave of fear, outrage, and panic as users realized no secret is safe. 2. The design failure that changed everything. So how did a trillion-dollar company with the world's best engineers create a privacy meltdown this big? Meta's Discover feed was sold as a way to highlight cool, useful, or creative AI conversations. The plan was to spark more engagement and get people sharing, but here's where it all went wrong. The share button was placed directly alongside basic chat controls, blending in visually. Warnings, if any, were written in generic language. Share this with a tiny print about visibility. After a chat was shared, many users received no email, no notification, and no indication it went public. Sometimes user handles and even photos were shown next to the chat, especially if users had synced with Facebook or Instagram. This is called a dark pattern in UX. Instead of protecting users, the design made it far too easy to share by mistake. But why does this hit so hard? Because how we use AI has changed. We treat chatbots like digital therapists or confessionals. We share things we'd never admit to another soul, not even our best friend. We talk about trauma, money, addiction, love, jealousy, sexuality, medical conditions, workplace stress. Meta's engineers underestimated the trust placed in AI and the risk of making sharing opt-out, not opt-in. A former product manager even said, the pressure was on to launch new features fast. No one really tested what would happen if the average user accidentally shared their darkest secrets. 3. The human toll. Lives upended, trust destroyed. This isn't just a tech story. This is real people, real pain, real consequences. Meet the faces behind the breach. Abuse survivors. Some reached out to Meta AI seeking a lifeline, support, or escape plan. Now their stories are exposed to strangers, trolls, or even their abusers, teens and students. Many poured their hearts out about bullying, identity struggles, sexuality, or academic fears. Now they're targets for ridicule, cyberbullying, or worse. Medical patients. Sensitive questions about disease, mental health, or medication are now searchable, sometimes linked to real names. Employees and professionals. Rants about bosses or clients, or confessions about workplace mistakes are visible to anyone, including those bosses and clients. Public figures, influencers, or anyone with a social following, suddenly vulnerable to targeted harassment, blackmail, or career-destroying leaks. But it gets even more twisted. Scammers and hackers use leaked info to craft phishing attacks or extort victims. AI companies could accidentally scrape these chats to train new AI models. Your trauma could come back as a chatbot response months later. Even family and friends can weaponize private feelings about relationships, faith, or family drama. Now potential ammunition in family feuds or public shaming. A privacy lawyer summed it up. This breach isn't just about embarrassment. It's about job loss, social exclusion, mental health crises, even physical danger. A single careless tap and a life could be changed, or even ruined, forever. Meta's response, the global fallout, and the industry panic. How did Meta respond to the uproar? With a bland, almost robotic press release, "We're investigating these reports and take privacy seriously. We will update users as we learn more." But the world wasn't having it. Privacy organizations demanded immediate independent investigations and full disclosure of affected users. Politicians and lawmakers threatened fines, sanctions, and even a full shutdown of Meta AI's sharing features until every flaw is fixed. Lawyers circulated class action suit signups, predicting payouts in the billions for affected users. Users started deleting Meta AI, wiping old chats, warning friends and family, and pushing the hashtag delete Meta AI to #1 worldwide. The industry is in shock. Other AI giants, OpenAI, Google Gemini, Anthropic, DeepSeek, Mistral, are scrambling to audit their own sharing features and privacy controls. Some companies have temporarily suspended all public feed and chat sharing features to avoid a similar scandal. New privacy by design announcements are flooding social media. Everyone wants to be first to promise it can't happen here. Government action is brewing. EU and US leaders are drafting emergency legislation to make sharing of any private AI chat opt-in only, with multi-step confirmation. A new AI privacy bill of rights is under debate, mandating full encryption and deletion options for all AI chats, not just Meta's. Some countries are considering outright bans on AI chat features that don't guarantee user control and privacy. 5. Protect yourself now, and what the future of AI privacy will demand. Here's your survival guide if you've ever used Meta AI, or any AI chatbot. Period. 1. Check your Discover feed. Open Meta AI and scroll through. Look for any of your chats, even old ones, appearing publicly. 2. Delete or report. If you spot your messages, hit delete or report immediately. Every second counts. 3. Change your privacy settings. Turn off any sharing, disable Discover, and review every permission. Don't trust defaults. Make privacy the default for you. 4. Clean your chat history. Delete any old chats you wouldn't want public. Even private chats are at risk if the app's code is broken. 5. Warn your friends and family. Tell everyone you know who uses Meta AI about this breach. Don't let them get blindsided. 6. Change your habits. Never share personal, sensitive, or career-damaging information with any AI, unless it's encrypted and non-shareable by design. 7. Stay informed. Subscribe here and follow AI privacy watchdogs. More updates, regulations, and tools are coming, and you need to be first in line. The future is clear. Expect laws forcing all AI companies to put privacy first, not last. Expect lawsuits, massive fines, and maybe even criminal charges if users are harmed by dark pattern design. Expect a new breed of privacy-first AI startups and a total shift in how we think about digital trust. Challenge. Take 3 minutes after this video to check your own settings and tell at least one friend about this. Then comment "secured" if you took action. Let's see how many lives we can protect. Starting now, the AI wake-up call. Your privacy, your power, your future. This story isn't just about Meta or a single flawed app. It's a warning to the entire world. The age of set it and forget it is over. In the AI era, privacy is not a luxury. It's a battle you must fight for every single day. June 14th, 2025 might be remembered as the day we lost trust in the machines that were supposed to help us. But it could also be the moment we started demanding better, more transparency, more respect, more human-centered technology. So what will you do with this wake-up call? Will you demand laws and apps that put your needs first? Will you support startups building privacy from the ground up? Will you change your habits? Today, don't just be a viewer, be a leader. Share this video with with everyone you know. Drop your own privacy tips or horror stories in the comments. Subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a warning or a breakthrough in the AI world. Remember, you are not powerless. You decide who gets your secrets. And together, we'll build a future where technology works for us, not against us. This is AI Horizon Daily, your frontline for AI safety, digital trust, and the real stories no one else will tell you. I'll see you in the next breaking update, and until then, don't get caught off guard. The future is now. Let's own it together.